Oh, I'm broadcasting so y'all can hear this commentary. Yeah, hey, this nigga don't turn this mic off. He don't. Hey, what? Hey, turn your mic back on now. Hey, put your mic back on. No, your mic ain't on. Nah. No, the fuck he ain't. I can't hear you. Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I'm on air. I'm all black. I'm in all black. That'll work. You and all white. It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah, get on your ass, nigga. You ain't got no choice. Run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my name right. I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you damn, excuse me.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Houston Texans. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And no return on this one as the fair catch is.
Yeah, you doing?
For and take it.
Let's go. Get set. 3-2. March by 4. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the ground.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch what before. I'm scared.
Now Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
57. 19. 56. Danny. Check nickel. Shit.
On 2nd and 7, Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. 3rd and long. It's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Texans' 23-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Now a play fake. Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Benardrick McKinney in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though. Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
They look underneath route. Y'all know what
out of the gun, Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Crazy ass boy.
And that's caught inside the 35. Watson hitting Fuller with a big one.
Get the fuck out of there. That's why he went and got shit. He went and got shit. That shit.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down.
Man, you ain't took control of shit. That shit shouldn't
turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Watson going to give this one to Miller. About 3 yards there to the 27. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
From the 27, Watson dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Here's Watson. He's got Fuller. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for
Come on, man.
And he
This
gets
bitch don't push me out the fucking way.
Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from
Damn,
4
that bitch
yards
pushed me out the fucking
and
way.
the Texans have taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department. As this remains a 6-3 score. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That's what they took, man. We're going to be down by 3 points.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
We're going to be down first.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara.
Oh, come on. I hit that fucking button,
right
man.
at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They run it for the first time with a backup
Where
run.
the hell you going?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
I should have read that bit.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Oh, he blitzing.
Hey, easy.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 38.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
Right now.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
I get this from you. I'm gonna hit your ass in the mouth with your own shit, nigga.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Trying to run it in with Line, the fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Saints are back out in front.
You used to be a pretty decent player, man.
Next with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Look, I think if you start playing with the Patriots every day, a good team like that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Nah, you just got it. Got his ass, nigga. Try that play you like to run. You know the one that you throw to either Fuller or Hopkins. You know that deep one, the head mirror. That shit that ain't been working lately. Oh yeah, we'll try it then. Let's see how that shit work out. Try that shit.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch the safety creep.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. Take it at the 37. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
How many yards I need? About 15 yards.
Here I come.
Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. The final shot before half for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Here we go, D.
Here's Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
On second down, Kamara. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Man, what the fuck?
So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
We got 3 wide receivers.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming up?
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down.
Know what you want to do.
David Onyemata coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Get in.
Flush
Make
to
it
his
fun.
right, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for third. A shotgun snap for Watson. It's complete to Fuller. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Yeah, kind of blitzed this nigga there.
So the first play in the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Kill.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara.
Man,
And
ain't
he is
nobody picking
met
him, man,
quickly
man.
in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down.
Breeze now to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Keep on motherfucking blitzing me. I'm finna teach him about that.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, 5-8. Heavy on the edges.
Again, it's Kamara.
Come on, get out
Running's
there,
gonna
man.
get him over the 40 to the 42.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch the whip.
To throw, it's Breeze. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Man.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Here comes Carter. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. The Texans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check point 3.
To throw is Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is Harris. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The busy night continues for Kamara.
Man, how the fuck did that man come and call the fucking
and
line?
take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
Good defense. Good defense.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They were searching for the tight end, Darren Fells. And it's 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Rookie or bad phone.
With a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the Texans' 39-yard line.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Kamara looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? You ready? Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Breeze to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
It's a 50-yard field goal that'll put me on my side.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
3 first down.